today's video could be one of the most challenging that I have made. Let's get wiser together. Let's dive in with the wisdom. Some worship at a temple and others worship their timelines. From songs and sacrifices to screens and scrolling, whether you realize it or not, you worship something. So the real question is, what will you choose to worship? Let's look at a visual representation of this, and it's simple. Some people choose to worship a deity, others choose to worship their mobile phones. When you picture the idea of worship, what do you think of? More often than not, you'll think of a deity or a religion. Perhaps you'll think of a celebrity or even a sports team that you follow. But you might also find that you're giving your love and attention to the device that you're watching this on. So I ask you to pause again. When you picture worship, what do you think of? Let's look at a saying that kind of packs this out a little bit further, and it comes courtesy of someone that many people like myself worship, Jesus. Where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. This isn't a spiritual statement, it's almost a diagnostic one. Your heart follows your whatever you consistently invest in. So wherever you're putting your time, your money, your attention, your emotional energy, these are the modern markers of your devotion. So look at where those are going and you'll find what you truly worship. Let's unpack this further with today's explanation. When most people hear the word worship, they think of religion, songs, services, sacrifices, sacred spaces, whatever. But worship is often much bigger than that. Worship is whatever captures your imagination. It shapes your habits. It influences your decisions. It's the thing that you turn to for comfort, identity, or meaning, especially when life gets hard. And that might be the sports team that dictates your mood each and every weekend, or a performer or public figure that you feel deeply attached to. Your phone's constantly calling for your attention, or something a bit more abstract like the idea of success, productivity, or the being seen as winning at life. None of these are neutral. Over time, what we worship shapes who we become. And so today I want to encourage you to pause and reflect on these 3 gentle reminders when it comes to worship. The first is to pay attention to your attention. What you instinctively reach out for when you're bored, anxious, or tired influences your decision. So attention is often the clearest indicator of your devotion. Number 2 is to notice what disappoints you. Strong emotional reactions can reveal kind of like misplaced expectations. When something lets you down, ask, what was I hoping this would give me? And third and finally, ask yourself, what's forming you? Worship isn't just about what you admire. It's also about the thing that's kind of shaping you, your values, your rhythms, your sense of self over time. Please note that this isn't meant to be about guilt or anything. It's more about awareness, because once you've noticed what you're worshipping, you get to choose whether it's worthy of your time, your attention, your love, affection. Now, if you want to figure out how this fits into your life, I encourage you to take a moment and pause on these 3 questions. The first is, what currently receives the most of my time and attention? Number 2 is, where do I go for comfort, validation, or escape? And the third is, what I'm worshipping helping me to become who I want to be? Now, that last one has taken me a long time to unpack, so don't feel bad if it is taking you a while. I do encourage picking up a pen and journaling through it, and if you need help with that habit, check out journalwiser.com. Now let's move on to today's resource, and it's quite close to my heart. When I'm not working for Wisdom Made Easy, I work with a charity called Start to Stir, who aim to empower Christians to share their faith with anybody at any time, anywhere. And last year we launched a resource called Soul Stirrers. It's some short shareable videos that are aimed to design to stir up spiritual curiosity. Becca, that produced a particular video called Are Humans Wired to Worship, did a phenomenal job on this edit. This particular video kind of juxtaposes what we would commonly interpret as acts of worship against kind of more modern interpretations, and it's incredibly striking video. I encourage you to check it out. If you want to learn more about it, check out the link in the description and let me know your thoughts. Thanks for checking out today's video version of Wiser. If it stirred something in you, I'd love to hear from you. Feel free to drop a comment below. And if you want to receive these insights straight into your email inbox each and every week, check out wisernewsletter.com. And if you want to see more videos just like this, check out this playlist here. Thank you, and I'll catch you in the next one.